Welcome to band9. In this lesson, we tackle an IELTS writing task 1 map question and build a band9 model answer step by step. Here is the task. The two maps show the changes made to a small museum and its surroundings between 1990 and 2010. We must summarize the main features and make comparisons where relevant. Write at least 150 words in about 20 minutes. Take a moment to study both maps. On the left is the site in 1990. On the right is the same site in 2010. The dark blue areas are the exhibition rooms. Look for what has appeared, what has disappeared, and what has stayed the same. Before writing, we plan. For a map task, the golden rule is simple. Compare the two time periods feature by feature and group your ideas into what changed and what stayed the same. On the changed side, the cottage became a cafe, the lower garden became a car park, a second, larger car park replaced the footpaths, and the exhibition rooms were reshaped into one bigger block. On the unchanged side, the top garden, the restaurant, the shop, and the entrance all stayed in place. That gives us a clean 4-paragraph plan, an introduction that paraphrases the question, an overview of the biggest trends with no detail, a first body paragraph on what stayed the same in the north, and a second body paragraph on the major changes in the south and east. Paragraph 1. The introduction. The two maps illustrate how a small museum and the area surrounding it were redeveloped over a 20-year period, comparing the site as it appeared in 1990 with its layout in 2010. Paragraph 2. The overview. Notice it contains no specific detail. Overall, the most noticeable change was a shift towards catering for visitors traveling by car, as two car parks were constructed at the expense of green space and a residential building. In contrast, the museum's core facilities were largely retained, although the exhibition area was reorganized. Paragraph 3. In both years, the northern half of the site remained broadly the same. The garden continued to occupy the entire top of the plot, the restaurant stayed in the northwestern corner, and the shop kept its central position beside the entrance. The exhibition rooms, however, were remodeled. The original L-shaped arrangement was replaced by a single, larger rectangular block running down the western side, with a smaller section to the north. Paragraph 4. The southern and eastern parts of the site saw the greatest transformation. The cottage in the southwest was converted into a cafe, while the garden that had previously stood in the southeast was removed entirely and turned into a car park. In addition, a second and considerably larger car park was built along the eastern boundary, replacing the winding footpaths that had once linked the museum to the main road. Why does this reach band9? Task achievement, a clear, detail-free overview, with every key change reported. Coherence, a logical north then south structure with smooth linking. Lexical resource, precise change verbs, such as converted, remodeled, and at the expense of. And grammar, confident use of the passive voice to describe the changes. A quick, honest note. Band9 here reflects our own writing quality check against the public IELTS descriptors. It is not a certified examiner score. And that is how you turn two maps into a band9 answer. If this helps, subscribe to band9 for more IELTS practice. See you in the next lesson.